In the shadows where the silence speaks, I walk the line where the lost souls seek. With whispers of hope and a guiding light, I'll search the dark, bring the truth to light. I'm a seeker of the unseen, bridging worlds where the heart has been. With every heartbeat, every tear, I'll find the way, I'll draw you near. Through the echoes of the past I tread, unlocking stories of the words unsaid. With every vision I'll stand my ground. In the name of love, the lost will be found. I'm a seeker of the unseen, bridging worlds where the heart has been. With every heartbeat, every tear, I'll find the way, I'll draw you near. Hope is fading, I won't let go. I'll be your compass, your guiding glow. Together we'll break through the darkest night. For every lost soul, I'll bring back the light. I'm a seeker of the unseen, bridging worlds where the heart has been. With every heartbeat, every tear, I'll find a way, I'll draw you near. I'm a seeker of the unseen, I'm bridging worlds where the heart has been. Where the heart, with every heartbeat, every tear, I'll find the way, I'll draw you near. Draw you near. Through the echoes of the past I tread, unlocking stories of the words unsaid. With every vision I'll stand my ground. In the name of love, the lost will be found. Through the echoes of the past I tread, unlocking stories of the words unsaid. With every vision I'll stand my ground. In the name of love, the lost will be found. Through the echoes of the past I tread, unlocking stories of the words unsaid. With every vision I'll stand my ground. In the name of love, the lost will be found. When hope is fading, I won't let go. I'll be your compass, your guiding glow. Together we'll break through the darkest night. For every lost soul, I'll bring back the light. When hope is fading, I won't let go. I'll be your compass, your guiding glow. Together we'll break through the darkest night. For every lost soul, I'll bring back the light.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Psychic Sleuth channel. Thank you for being here. So we're doing a little bit of a revamp. This is actually going to change, but it's what it's here for now. We're just getting kind of rid of the old energy, bringing some new fresh energy in, and I'm hoping that it's going to elevate my work and elevate me. Also kind of changing the way that I do things, or adding to it, I guess I should say, to try to get more in alignment with the cases. And I am going back to my old cases recently. If I get called to a new case, I'll let you guys know. Please like, subscribe, and if you feel you need to share. Thank you for being a part of the community. All the ways to support me are down below in the description box, and in the link tree. So if you would like to schedule, I'm doing Wednesdays right now. I may open something else back up, but as you can see, I'm trying to focus as much as I can on cases. I'm actually sending in tips for the first time in my life, and I'm trying to really get the ball rolling and help as many people as I can. That's where my purpose is, and that's what I'm here to do. So I'm going to try to do that. So I do ambassador for Otter Spirit. They have beautiful crystal bracelets. This is the astrology. This is the Aquarius astrology, I think. This is an amethyst teardrop necklace, and they have sent me these. These are for manifestation. They have a 2-year warranty on them, and $1 does go to the Otter. So if you would like to check that out and see their website, have a look. The description the link is in the description box below. Also, I have new merch, so you can find that at the bottom of my channel. Usually it's tagged in the videos, and go check it out. I did notice that you can pay with Zip and all the payment plans. I have one coming soon, and that's the only way I could do it. So I think that's pretty interesting. The shipping is kind of weird. If you buy it from different campaigns, it does charge you per shipping, but they're really neat, so go have a look. Those are all the ways to support me monetarily. Tips are appreciated if you want to, but not necessary. I'm here to be the voice of spirit and to put the truth out there. That's what this is about. It does take time and energy, but again, we are here to help people, period. Okay? So I am going to be reading my channel, or what I have written down here. I've already done Daniel Robinson once. I did it on a live, and I feel like it was extremely accurate on the live. And this is just going to be a breakdown of what I feel happened, where I feel he is, and actually this case I would like to go help with. So if I can find anybody that can reach out to a group search, if I can find a way to get up there financially, I would like to go and help. I've already reached out to his father, so we'll see how it goes. And I'll go into more of that in just a minute as I read this to you guys. Okay, I will try to read as slow as I can, but I do have ADHD. I'm an Aquarius. I do kind of talk fast naturally, so you can always slow me down via YouTube. You don't need to talk about it. Option is there. I will do the best that I can. I get a little disoriented when I read, so but I do fine tune and channel best this way, in my opinion, a little bit deeper. I'm trying to not do as many interconnects and not as many crazy, mix of energies, but it does happen. I feel like it's happened in prior cases, and I'm redoing those. And I am going to redo Michael Vaughn for you guys, as I'm seeing things clearer and understanding things clearer, and looking at the astrology and whatnot. So I have to I will do that next, but I've done 2 tonight and I'm wiped out. So I did Daniel Robinson, and Ecoloid is going to be next. And I'm just revisiting the cases with a clearer energy and more focused approach, rechecking different things, okay, and channeling new stuff. So, Daniel Robinson, I tap back in. I believe my reading before was dead on. And again, it was live. I wanted to tap back in to give his location. I would like to make it up there if I can. It's about 3 hours or so. If I can find a group to go with. I have reached out to his father via email. I feel like we are karmically tied, and I can help bring him home, or at least try. I can never make promises, but maybe I can feel where others can't. Maybe I can lead the way. I don't need to hear what people think, or what they have to, or what they think they know about these cases and about these channelings that I'm doing and all of that. I don't need people arguing with me in the comments. Okay, so I'm the one channeling and giving the information. I need people to respect me, my energy, and respect spirit and the info that's given. This is not a debate. So it's either you hear, listen, you're here to listen, you may learn something, and it doesn't mean I'm always right, but I'm doing the best that I can, and I don't need people. I had this happen a lot on Caleb's and whatnot. This is what I'm giving, and it aligns with the astrology, it aligns with tools that I've used. So this is my truth from spirit, and we need to respect that. Case in point. Okay. There's no foul play in this specific case, which I've always gotten. We can only shine light on the dark if people listen. Otherwise, wait and see what happens. Okay. So there's not really anybody involved. So, but this is for entertainment purpose only. All right, so this aligns very much with the live reading I did, and I feel it's very accurate. But I feel like the people he felt were chasing them, or certain things that I got in that could be a crisscross from something that happened in the area. But I feel like in his mind there may have been some paranoia or something. I do feel some dehydration with him. I know like that had to do with his passing, but also prior. So I don't know if he ever had any mental health issues, but there's something about this day that was different. Maybe it's something he came into contact with at his work. No one was involved, but I feel in his mind he could have felt like he was being watched or followed. Hence some of the things I originally saw in my reading. And I also feel like he could have been upset about something on the phone with somebody prior, conversation, anything like that. If I get anything extra, I'll let you know during this. Something mechanical happened with his vehicle and he lost control. I feel like he may have had a head injury and was very uncoordinated and may have been feeling a bit off. He wandered, and there's a reference to a rocky type area or uneven terrain. There's a reference to a crevice. I kept getting in the original reading. There is a reference to a water source. He may have been drawn to the rocks. I don't know if his phone was dead or he couldn't find it. He was trying to find his way and got lost. The reason he hasn't been found is that he's basically invisible. Where he fell, he hasn't seen. There's a reference again to his ankle twisting or hurting it and falling where he can't emerge. He was removed from visibility at that time. He had misdirection and wondered. I don't know if he was dealing with anything emotionally, but I feel like there are emotional things going on under the surface. Rocky and mountainous terrain, and maybe even some sort of structure not far. Something like a cliff drop off or something that was terrain based shock. Rugged terrain but accessible. Near some sort of drop off, it can even be something like a ravine or wash. I also tend to see water tank not far and some sort of water nearby. Southwest, maybe farther than the search area, 3 to 6 miles. People can get far when they're wandering. Cliffs, rocks, foothills, areas where someone can fall and not be seen or be hidden. He is basically invisible, but he's there. He's either been overlooked or people haven't looked in the right area. There's something irrational about how he was acting or behaving either before or after the accident. Toxins kind of come in. I don't know if it's related to his work or the place that he fell into or was around. That can even be a snake bite. It can be, if he's around mines or something like that, or something hidden. Something hidden. But was there pressure at work or work-related pressure? Some sort, but was feeling and sensing an overwhelm and disorientation. Area with mud, mineral runoff. There may be some sort of ag land not far. I think I got cows at some point. Power lines comes in as well as rocky formations. There's a sense of disorientation or altered perception, mental confusion, and the feeling of roaming, but he unknowingly wandered into dangerous terrain. This was a horrible accident by natural and environmental factors. He was feeling inner conflict and overwhelm, wondered, and then he had a terrain-based accident that led to the situation. Rocky and uneven stable ground. Desert rock formations, crevices, like stated in the reading. There may have been rocks that also fell on him if he's in this crevice or area that is slim and from view. He may have twisted his ankle, as I've sort of always gotten. With his injuries and where he is, he simply was stuck. I can hear him calling out for help, but no one is there. He's not visible, and exposure and dehydration also took part. But slowly he slipped away in the heat, and I can see his last moment, which I'd rather not say, as they're quite sad. Areas southwest of the job site should be looked into further outside the search zone than they've originally looked. I don't know why I'm getting a reference to ATVs, so you may need to use those. Rocky formation or a place where anyone could fall down in or be lost. Geologists may be able to help with this. Because people that are like him to kind of understand this sort of thing. He's not far, but far enough to be out of visible range. He got stuck, trapped, and hidden. This is why he hasn't been found. They are looking in all the wrong places. He is, I feel, in a crevice of some sort, maybe covered by now and wedged, buried in some way, within 3 to 6 miles, southwest to west area, somewhere that has been downward type shift in the elevation because it feels more like rocky desert floor, not high mountains. So just as stated before, rock formations, ravine type, jagged drop-offs, dry stream beds, hidden voids where someone can fall in. There may be some sort of water runoff. Looking at the map, Hesamapia, cannot say that word right, river basin may be close. He's not too far from the last known location, within range of someone walking or wandering, even when disoriented, but far enough away to be missed, not be seen by aerial searches, because he's hidden in a crevice, as I've always gotten. Maybe the lower end of Sun Valley Parkway, southwest towards the edges of Hasamapia, however you say that word, wash, maybe just north of 110 but west of Rainbow Valley. I feel that Daniel can be found with the right searching. A huge part of me feels like I can help with this. If I can get there with a group of searchers, I can't make promises, but I feel like it's my path. Who knows? We have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Many of these cases I have karmic ties to. He is one of them. It's very possible, because of the info I've received, how my gifts work, although never being on location before, that I can try to see what happens. We now have a direction. Maybe they just need a new set of eyes, new direction, and new energy. He may also have hit his head at some point during the accident or the fall, because I have temple pain and also felt my left shoulder clavicle was hurting. So we are looking for something that is a crevice, ravine, shaft, or even maybe like a mine, like trap of some sort. It seems like Hesamapia area has underground aquifer channels and they can collapse sometimes. That's just something I researched and found out because I'm trying to find out about more of the area. This is the type of area we need to look for. Daniel knows his father is looking for him tirelessly. I don't know if they were always close in life, but he feels the courage and strength for him now. He wants to bring his son home, and he knows that. He is okay though, and his passing was more peaceful than it seems, but he was alone. He thought of his life and his father in his last moments. He said things out loud in hopes the echo would go through the atmosphere and his dad and family would feel it. And I'm hearing I love you. Um he was explorative by nature, and I feel this played a part. He knows he hasn't been forgotten, and he needs his dad to open his mind and a bit and try with other means to find him. He's invisible to those looking and even can't be seen from the sky. He's showing me some kind of family gathering that he was a part of or that he enjoyed at one time. He knows his dad talks about him. He is appreciative of the love. He knows he needs that closure, and even if he doesn't get it, Daniel needs him to know that he's okay. He is showing me birthday symbolism, so this would be one coming up or just past. I feel Daniel was always exploring even as a child. I wonder if he had a rock collection or if he collected things. I feel he was into rocks and nature from a young age, and this was always he was always very intuitive and also had that curious explorative nature. He got himself into a situation that he couldn't get out of. He shows me with his hand on his dad's shoulder. I don't know. There's an image like a painting maybe his dad could have done one day of him standing beside him in spirit with his hand on his shoulder. Or it could just be symbolic. I'm being called back to this case now for a reason. The anniversary is coming up. The energy is always strong around that time. I want to help if I can. Please let me. I want to see if Daniel can lead me. I want to bring peace to them both. Daniel sends his love. One more thing, he's showing me dinosaurs, so I don't know if as a kid he liked them, but he's bringing that in. I don't know where the mentor comes in, if that's his dad or not. He's giving me a peace sign now. So, okay, that's basically what I have for Daniel. It's not much because it's basically he wandered off and got stuck in a bad situation where he couldn't get out of. And so I want to see if I can help in some way. So if we can make that happen, let me know. You can reach me through the description box. I have an email and everything in the link tree. Okay, thank you for liking, subscribing, be a part of the channel. I sincerely appreciate you. And